going back, way back before, you finally got here. You've worked so hard throughout the independence, throughout the years. You've earned your spot, truly. But at what point in your life, did you know that this is what you wanted to do?
I actually didn't really discover professional wrestling as even an option, even as a fan, until I was 19 years old, I think.
Wow.
I didn't grow up watching professional wrestling. I didn't really have access to it. So the first event I ever saw was, I hadn't even seen it. I'd seen bits and pieces on TV when I was probably 6.
Wow.
Or probably younger than that, probably closer to 4 or 5. But so I hadn't really seen any of it.
So you didn't have the traditional childhood wrestling childhood. You came in way later on in life.
Right, exactly.
Wow,
I grew up around high school wrestling, so that amateur mat style Greco-Roman. You'll see where I kind of am influenced by that, because that's something that I grew up watching and really enjoyed. My dad and my brother wrestled, through high school and college and coached beyond that. So I grew up seeing that, and I think kind of have a little different insight there and an appreciation. So the first event I ever actually saw was when I went to a Heartland Wrestling Association live event. And before it was over, I had already told the couple of friends that I had tagged along with me, told them I wanted to do it.
Was there a specific match or moment or something that night, or was it just the whole package, the whole spectacle of everything?
I don't think there was one moment in particular, but I think it was just everything. I had, in high school and college, had issues with, I had a background in softball. I played softball through high school and college, and then went on to coach. But I also have a background in music and theater, and have done that through high school and college. Went to school for musical theater and vocal education. Have coached voice lessons, been a guest clinician for show choirs. Been in competitive choirs, composed and recorded. All kinds of things. So those are both the athletics and the music and performance are both huge parts of me and who I am. So in high school, there was a time where I was asked to choose between them, and I was put in a really difficult position. And then the same thing happened again in college, where I was being pulled in 2 different directions and nobody was willing to compromise. So that was something that was really difficult for me. And when I saw that in professional wrestling, I could be a performer and be creative and be an artist, but I could also be an athlete and challenge myself physically, that was just, it was like it was tailor-made for me.